And we're away. 2016 in the Newcastle Rugby League is off. And it's taken over there by Corey Barber and Cessnock bringing the ball back for their first use of the match. Dimmick's organising them again. Here's Foran. Turns it inside to Fatah. Fatah's turning. He's not going to be far away there. And he's held up over the line, I think. That's an early contender for worst play the ball of the season, but they get on with it. Sumner puts it to the sky. Mendyke's under pressure here because there's a few coming for him, and he gets absolutely buried illegally, according to referee Taylor. Dimmick's there. Away to Foran. On the toe. And it's taken acrobatically and very, very nicely over there by Joe Layton. And they go that way now. And it's Sumner. And it's intercepted there by Filippo. And Filippo's away. You wouldn't think he'd score from there, but he took it very briskly. He was up in the line. And this is Foran. Chip kicks on, and here comes Chris Pine. He's got the chase, and he's ended up having a collision there. I don't think they'll award this if Reid Hugo goes over, but Taylor says play on, so maybe they would have. There's a man from Macquarie down on the ground in serious trouble here, so Joe Layton's coming off. I wouldn't imagine he'd be back on today. They go away this time to Foran, who's looking for runners. He's going to stick it on the toe again. It looks a bit too deep, that kick. Oh, it might not be. Pine got through. Hugo will fall on it. They won't give that. Noble again, Gallen again, and this is Sumner, and he puts this, how's this kick? I think it's going dead. Yeah, it is. So he's out there looking for a run right now, but he's not going to get it. They go over to Foran, and he puts the chip kick through. Filippo finds himself right there and gets the fumbles. He had himself and two others for company there to his right-hand side, and if he'd have caught it and passed it, they were away. So they need the 5/8 to take over here. In fact, it's going to be Noble who puts it on the toe. And Mendyke is going to get clobbered inside his in goal, and I don't think he's going to get out. Noble away. Sumner on the toe. This is Cantor. He might have got a hand to it. I don't think he did, though. Brett Stevens got back and recovered it. It's another dropout for Cessnock. Gallen's lining up again. And he turns it inside to Cantor, who's not far away. He needs to bust through a tackle. I think he might have got it down. It's the first try of the season for Macquarie, and it is Nathan Cantor, the fullback, who busted through a gap in the middle of the field and couldn't be stopped from close to the line. Macquarie have the lead. It's 4-0. This is Stevens, down the short side to Foran. What kick has he got this time? That's going to be very, very awkward, and it's taken there by Williams, who turns it back inside to Pine, who juggles and puts it down. And that's a brilliant bit of skill from Brendan Williams, who looked for all money to have fumbled that, but he regathered and got the pass away, and Cessnock score a try out of nothing, really. Just a bit of clever work down that short side. 6-4, 3.5 minutes left. Swaddling, dumped, big tackle. Last tackle, big chance here for Macquarie. It's Sumner inside to Gallen, and it's no try. He's pulled down about 15 centimetres from the line. Stevens will attack the short side. This is Foran with a little chip. Orchard's coming. Cantor's got a fumble on it. Metcalf can pick it up, and he won't be stopped from there. It's the second time the little kick in behind has got the job done for Cessnock. And it's the second time there's been a bit of confusion at the back. And poor old Nathan Cantor just couldn't reel that in. And Cessnock have jumped out to the lead. Cessnock are rolling a little bit here. Foran's keen to get involved. This is Metcalf onto the field for Fatah. And he's left Blake Gallen rolling on the turf. And there's going to be trouble here because Barber's steaming onto this. He's going to get it down. Corey Barber from close to the line. He's a very, very hard customer to handle. And he gets over for Cessnock's third try of the day. And despite not really having the running of it so far, they find themselves 14-6 in front. Foran, Metcalf, tough from there. He gets it away to Barber. That's a lovely play. And Filippo in the end was under a little bit of pressure. He's looking for it again here, but they go the other way. Foran to the air. There's plenty of height on that. And that could be a real lottery for Reid Hugo. He went up there, Kazali, and came down without it. As out the back to Gallen, and this is Briggs, and it's a great gap. He doesn't need to pass it, just put your head down. And he gets the ball down next to the posts. He gets it down. He nearly overcomplicated it looking for the pass, but he steamrolled the fullback and goes over. And all of a sudden, Macquarie have a spark of life on the back of a penalty. It's 16-10 with the kick to come. Big defence needed here for Macquarie. Here's Foran. It's opened up here for Mendyke. He's through. He'll score. Mendyke will score. They were short on that side, Macquarie, and Cessnock were surgical, according to the Cessnock support. But here's a kick from Sumner, and it's Briggs winning the race, and he's ended up coming second to his teammate. There were two Briggses in there. It's Isaac who falls on the ball in the 8, And hang on, we're going to get an inquiry here. What's going on here? There's been a call of timeout. John Taylor's going over to see the linesman. The crowd don't know what he's going to say but don't like it. And what was that all about, do you think? Here comes Taylor, and he's going to give a penalty for offside. Well, dear oh dear. Macquarie, that is a real sickener. Now Dimmick away to Foran. Foran with the rainbow ball. Out there to Williams, who's got a bit of pace, and if he can get past Pywell, there'll be trouble. He can't, and he can't get past the touchline either. And Hugo does well to just restrain himself there. Now up comes Schmiedel. He collars Foran. This is getting a bit ratty. And now Williams. They've got the numbers here, and only Simon Allen to chase. You wouldn't think he'd catch Zeb Dunstan. Dunstan's off down the touchline. Cessnock are off to a bright start in 2016. They score. They go 14 points in front with a kick to come, and they won't be caught from here. And they will be 1-0 to start the real NRL season in 2016. Cessnock have the chocolates firmly in their possession today. 26 points to 12. And good value for it in the end, but Macquarie had their chances in the game, particularly early on, didn't take them, and when the tide started to turn Cessnock's way, they rode it all the way home.